Ronnie Atkins, how's it going with you and the Pretty Maids?
Well, it's going fine, actually. I mean, just released a new live CD, DVD, and a little busy right now doing promotion and stuff like that. So, well, it's going very well. It's going very well.
Would you say releasing It Comes Alive, went quite easy in this 2012 era?
I don't know. I mean, this is like a kind of a 30th kind of anniversary. Summing up what we've been doing actually for 30 years. Actually, just releasing a live album, the first DVD ever. Actually, like some kind of a 30th anniversary thing, really. Playing basically the CD basically contains the songs that we played on the Pandemonium tour, So I mean, it's some kind of good little intermission between albums, I think.
Recording now compared to what it was back in in the 80s, would you say there's a big change that you've seen?
I mean, you're talking about a live album or
albums in general?
I don't know. I mean, as long as you still have the desire to do it and the lust and the will to write and everything, as long as you still enjoy the game, I mean, enjoy the ride. I think it's cool. I mean, the recording itself, if we're talking technically, yeah, that's pretty different from back then. There's a lot of new things happening on the technological side of it, But I mean, I think for the band, I think during the last album, Pandemonium was fantastic because there was a great spirit in the band, and when that happens, it's just cool, and then you normally get a good result. So I mean, even though we're a 30-year-old band, we still feel pretty fresh whatsoever.
Are we going to see something new, on a new album basis?
I think what we're doing right now actually is that we're writing, in between gigs and stuff. We got a month or two now for some writing and stuff like that. When we can gather the troops, and then we're going to do some festivals during the summer, and hopefully record the album during August, September, or something like that, and get the album out either late this year or at the beginning of 2013. We don't know yet.
Let's say with your voice, when you go live and stuff like that, is it more powerful, would you say, than it ever been? Or, how do you manage your voice throughout all these years?
Well, it's not really that different. In fact, I think I'm singing better on the Pandemonium album than I've done on the last previous albums before that. I think it's a mental thing. I'm not a trained singer, took education or anything like that, or took lessons or anything like that, but more like a self-made man, I just got my own kind of singing style, I mean, I don't go out drinking a bottle of vodka or something like that after a show, and I take a little bit more care of my voice. I'm still a smoker though, but I'm fine these days, definitely.
And for touring, how far are you guys going to go in 2012 for touring? With tours, where are you guys going to go this summer?
We're doing some European festivals and some festivals up here in Scandinavia. Then we're going to do some things in the autumn. We're going to Georgia, Atlanta in Georgia, to play the Prog Power Festival. We might do some South America, maybe some gigs in Canada around the same time. I'll know more about that in a week or two. So we got got a little touring schedule, So it's got to be some recordings and some writing in between.
In 2013, you foresee more products and projects, in general? Like, are you gonna work on solo someday in the future?
Personally, I'm not even thinking about doing a solo album or anything like that. I think the 2013 is going to be like a new album and a new full-scale tour. A lot of festivals probably. That's the plan. I mean, these years since we did the Pandemonium album in 2010, the band's been very. It has felt like some kind of a resurrection. It's not a comeback, but a resurrection. It's like as I said, the energy is there again, and and the desire to play and record record and play live and everything, you know. So that's absolutely priority one.
Now, with everything that goes on in music, you know, in the whole world, like when you guys look into writing songs, you grab some new influences along the way.
Well, of course, sometimes maybe Kenny will call me and say, "Hey, have you heard this new record?" and stuff like that, you know. And I'll pick up on that. I'll pick up on everything, really. I mean, I listen to radio and stuff like that. But also, I guess I'm a little old-fashioned when it comes to it, really. Because I mean, if I want to hear rock music, I might put on my old Black Sabbath records or something like that, you know. But it doesn't mean that I don't listen to new music. I do, definitely. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to music, really. Styles I don't like, though.
Do you still collect vinyl per se?
No, not really. Not really. I still have all my old vinyl records, you know. But I'm not. I haven't bought vinyl records for years. But I think it's cool. I like the vinyl records. I think there's a more kind of a warm sound to it, you know. But I still have a gramophone and my vinyl records, so that's cool.
And it seems too a lot of the new bands are resurrecting vinyl, you know, with 2012 vinyl issues today.
I know. Yeah, it's become a kitsch thing, you know, some kind of, and it is over here as well. But we haven't. I don't think Frontiers are going to press any of our records on this. But I mean, if the request is big enough, they might.
Now, Ronnie, do you participate at all online? You know, Facebook, Twitter, stuff like that yourself?
No, I don't. I mean, well, the band is on Facebook, but personally, I'm not, and I don't want to be. I don't have any interest in, you know, exploring myself in that way. You know, I guess I'm the only band who is not, but only guy in the band who is not. But that's just the way I am. You know, I don't feel like doing it, so I'm pretty private.
And also taking all the time to do that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for taking all the time, I mean, it takes a lot of time. I mean, if you got to answer what people, let me put it this way: I see how much time the other guys in the band spend on Facebook and stuff like that, and Twitter. I don't want to spend my time with that. That's, you know, it's as simple as that. It might be old-fashioned.
Well, Ronnie, I appreciate you taking the time in this interview and going to promote this album.
No problem, man. Nice talking to you anyway.
Very good, and keep up the great work.
Thank you very much. I'll try. I'll do my best.
I'm sure you will. You have a good one.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah, bye-bye. Take care, man.
You too.
Bye.